Easy claps. Easy claps, boys. Easy claps. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Encore Esports. We are preparing for a match between New Rochelle High School Huguenots versus the Hunter College Vanguards. Well, honestly, this is a pretty interesting match. I've seen how both teams played, and honestly, I feel that New Rochelle High School has a pretty strong 3-3 comp, but let's just see how they go into there. It's going to be up to Hunter College to see how they adapt into the 3-3. New Rochelle High School has prepared a lot for 3-3, but let's just see how we're going. It looks like the first map is going to be on Lijiang Tower, and teams are just getting set up here. Looks like everybody's in game. Let's just wait around for the match to start. By the way, all right, the match is starting. Here we go.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match.
Now at this point in Lijiang Tower Gardens is it's a bit of a versatile map. You can run different kinds of comps. You can run 3-3. You can run goats. You can run Zarya, a standard just brawl comp, or you can run a dive. Honestly, I've seen lots of teams practice like different things. I've even seen Hammond comp started to come on a bit on Lijiang. Now it's gonna be up to the teams to see who let's see outperforms the other in terms of their comp. It looks like it's probably gonna be a mirror comp here, but we don't know just yet because the teams haven't chosen the characters.
Ready.
Okay, looks like New Rochelle Huguenots going straight for the goats, 3-3, and Hunter College going for a bit of a 2-2-2. They have double projectile hero, Genji Hanzo. Let's see how this plays out. Are they actually gonna stick onto the Genji and the Hanzo as well? Hanzo does have a lot of high ground to take advantage of the slightly slow moving goats comp. He might be able to farm dragons and split the team off, and hopefully Ana can get a big nade.
Round one.
Let's see how they go. The teams are underway. I'm going for a bit of frontline action there. Okay, Hunter College gets there just a little bit before Huguenot. Looks like the Huguenots are making their way towards the point first. As Hunter College is going for a bit of poke damage, just trying to get that Hanzo ult charge up. Oh, huge sleep by the Ana off. Hanzo goes in, and it looks like Hunter College finds the picks. They're 2 up right now. D.Va's gonna get caught out. D.Va's gonna get DMAX. You're gonna have to back up. Huguenots lost the first team fight, and now it's up to the Huguenots to determine how are they gonna adapt to this comp that they're running. Are they gonna continue running the 3-3? It looks like Ana's close to a nano boost there, but at the same time, Genji on the Hunter College side is really close to a Dragon Blade. They don't have, and they're nowhere near to have a counter for it. Let's see how they go here. Looks like the Huguenots switch over to dive. And what we're gonna see here is they're just gonna, looks like the Winston's just gonna get some cleave damage going off here. Looks like they're making some space. Oh, Zen is caught out. This could swing for instant dive, but the Genji Blade comes out to Nano Blade. Gets 1 kill, but it looks like Cool Maniac finds 2. Only 1 kill from the Nano Blade. Looks like Huguenot's gonna be able to flip the point. Ling Ling finds 2 kills. The Shadow comes up, but it doesn't look like he finds much. Ling Ling is going off on the train. He's gonna finish off Zarya. Not gonna let her get away with that high charge. Finishes off the Ryan, and looks like Huguenots have flipped the point successfully after only 39%. Now, Hunter College did have a good initial push there, but it looks like the Genji just didn't find that much kills with the Nano Blade. They invested 2 ults there, but they only got 1 kill, and they ended up losing the fight overall. Not a good investment in terms of ults. But let's just see how they come into the next fight. Rav is almost online, and they have the dragons here. It looks like they're going to just wait for, traditional grab dragon combo. Works almost every time. But looks like Huguenot's going to have the nano boost there. What's going to happen? The blade is coming online soon. Real soon, actually. The trans is coming out. They have an opportunity for a blade. Oh, the nano boost comes out. Oh my god, triple kill. Quadruple kill by Cool Maniac. Huge nano blade combo there. Now Hunter College is gonna have to reset here. Looks like Huguenots also use the sound barrier. Huguenots are not gonna have any ults coming into the next fight except for Primal Rage there. That's just gonna be used to stall the point a bit longer, maybe get up to that magical 85%. Hunter College coming into this next fight with 3 ults. 3 ults approximately. But Ana gets a huge nade. That's gonna be huge for Huguenots to push in. They're gonna be able to clear space. 2 kills already out for Huguenots. Looks like Hunter College is gonna have to back up completely. Zarya goes down to him. Huge triple kill by Tyrant. Getting the triple kill with the Primal Rage there. Hunter College, not a lot of time left on the clock here, but they have 3 ults coming online. They're gonna have to use something here. If the grab gets eaten, it's pretty much all lost, unless they just pull something else out with the magic blade. Oh, looks like they're gonna be. Huge 2K by Hunter College. This is gonna be huge for the Hunter College. They're gonna be able to flip the point. It looks like they're just throwing everything in. It's all or nothing for Hunter. And looks like, yep, they successfully flipped the point, 46%. Huguenots only need to win 1 more team fight, and they're going to be able to clear this section of the map. Hunter College doing a good job of cycling their ult economy. They're going to have Grab and Shatter online here. And it looks like the Hanzo made a switch over to a McCree, MOEG. Going to be able to get some damage in on the McCree. He's probably going to aim for a stun on the Winston before he jumps in. Winston bubbles out. Potential Shatter opportunity. Huge Shatter finds 3. And Lucio is down. This looks like it's going to be the end of a team fight. Ana is so low. He finds 2. Regsta popping off on the right here. Gets Diva out of mech. This is going to be a huge stagger. Oh, that was a pretty decent stagger by Hunter College. Huge. They're going to be able to get up to 85%. That means the Huguenots are going to have to rush out of spawn just to be able to contest the point after they've worked so hard. However, they have 4 ults online. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here. They're going to have the Blade, the Nano Boost, the Pulse Bomb, and the Diva Bomb. This is going to be huge. They have to touch point right now. It's up to 97%. 98. They're going to touch point. What's going to happen here? Looks like Jeff has yet to use that grab yet. He's still holding on to it. MOEG finds 2. This is going to be huge for Hunter College. But Trigger finds 1 bomb kill. Oh, looks like Hunter College is going to be able to hold it. Huguenot's not quite able to find the kills in time. A valiant effort. But unfortunately, Hunter College is going to be able to take this map. There's 1 up. Let's see how Huguenots can adapt to the situation.
0-1.
Now, if I was Hunter College, I'd be feeling really good about myself. They were able to flip the point from 46% and bring it all the way up to 99% without losing a single team fight. That was a really good job on managing the ult economy. Now, if I was Huguenots, I'd be figuring out what didn't work there and how can I change it. Looks like they might be running the Sombra here. Sombra would actually be really good at shutting down the Genji. You wouldn't allow him to get Blade. But Hunter College running. Sticking with the Genji McCree actually. Even though Control Center is a bit more brawly map, so teams have been known to be running goats here, even with variations as in adding a Reaper or a Mei, because this is such a really close quarters fight in this initial struggle for the objective. Now let's see how it goes. Cool Maniac finds a pick onto the Genji. That's going to be huge. It's a 5 versus 6 now. That means the Huguenots can push in. Ryan is anti. As Huguenots are just going to be able to run through them here. Ryan gets a ton of O charge. Each swing doing 75 damage. It puts them up to 60%. That's a decent size advantage over Regza on the other team. Sexy Block going over to the Doomfist here. He's probably trying to find some initial picks in that, once again, close quarters fight. It's all about the pickoff game here, boys. Looks like the Hunter College found Sombra's translocator. That means that Sombra's not going to be able to initiate for a while because she won't have an exit tool. Doesn't quite find the punch onto the line. However, that's a huge shadow by Tyrant, but they're not able to follow up. MOE to get finds 2 kills. Now, as we just watch as Huguenots struggle to hold on to the point here, the kills are coming in. Cool Maniac finds the MOEG, but the shadow comes out for Regza. He finds the pin. That's going to be huge. So much Zarya charge has been lost right there. This is a really back and forth fight. Let's just see how it goes on here. As we watch the point here, it's a pretty even fight, but it looks like Hunter College slowly finding the way. Oh, doesn't quite find the kill onto Sexy Block. Now, Huguenots are doing a really good job of stalling, keeping that Ryan alive when he's on the precipice of death. And Ryan goes down, and it looks like Hunter College is going to be able to fully flip it here. But good job for Huguenots for being able to hold the point up to 56%. Now, Huguenots are going to be able to come into this next fight once they fully reset, of course, with about 3 ults online. They're going to have Nano Boost, and they're going to have Rally. Now, the Rally armor really makes it easy for teams to push in and just sweep the others. Now, Regza is coming up really close onto the shadow, but a huge EMP comes up by Trigger. High Noon coming in the flank. Will it find anybody? It doesn't. Sexy Block is really low. Lingling finds the kill onto the Reinhardt. Oh, Brick gets slept. So close, but they're going to be able to finish off the Ana, and it looks like Huguenots are going to be able to go successfully flip this point. Oh, doesn't quite find the boot, but it looks like they're just finishing off the remnants of Hunter College as they flip the point. Alright, Control Center is back in control of the Huguenots. Hunter College is going to go for a full reset here. They're just coming out. They're going to have the Shatter online, but if they had used that Shatter before, they would have had a significant team fight advantage against the Huguenots. Now, Huguenots are going to be able to match their Shatter with the Shatter of their own. So let's just see how it plays out. Goofus goes in. The Shatter doesn't find anybody. And it looks like there's a huge Shatter. It looks like Rexham was about to get stunned there, but it doesn't matter. Oh, it's a pretty back and forth fight between Hunter College and Huguenots. It's 3-3 right now. MOEG finding another pick. MOEG is just actually popping off right now. He's just clicking the heads. He's finding the kills for his team. They should thank him after this. Sexy Block being able to go for an uppercut. He doesn't quite find anybody. And the High Noon comes out, finds the other healer. They don't have any healers right now. But Lingling manages to find the kill. High energy. He's going to have to back up a bit. He doesn't want to lose all that charge. And honestly, Huguenots can just be able to give up this fight here. Because they got up to 99%. They completed their objective. They know now that all they have to do is win one more fight. You know, even though before they've been kind of reverse swept on points like this before. Just last map, Hunter College just held it from 46 all the way up to 100. And the grab comes out. That's a huge grab, but the sound barrier is going to be able to nullify all the damage coming in. Huge sleep onto Sexy Box, and another huge EMP by Trigger. He's just finding these hacks. What is he, Lizard Squad? Anyways, Tyrant gets slept there right after he gets the pick onto draft. So much high energy lost once again, but it looks like Huguenots are going to be able to successfully flip this. They got the kills, and a downtown fire strike onto the Ana. Kogamori not being able to hold on to this. He's just an Ana. What can he do right now, honestly? But looks like Sexy Block is going to be able to go for the contest onto the Tracer. He gets the recall off. He's just dancing around the point. He's buying time for his team to come out. Huge ping comes out onto draft. He's not going to be able to get the point. He's just keeping him occupied in the back. And a 360 Shatter doesn't really find anybody, but he gets a lot of style points for that. I'll give him that. Ghoul Maniac finding the kills onto the break. Woolbop finding the kill onto Zarya. And Huguenots cleaning up the remnants of Hunter College. They're going to be able to go into the final section here. They're going on to everybody's favorite map, honestly. It's gonna be Gardens.
1-1. Ready for battle.
That was a pretty interesting match. There were a lot of back and forth team fights going on. I've noticed that Huguenots have been essentially better. I've noticed that their ability usages have been, you know, they've had more impact. Whereas Hunter College, like raw mechanical skill, they've been getting the picks. MOEG is actually like the star of the show in terms of the DPS lineup right now. He's finding the picks. He's making it so easy for his team right now.
3, 2,
But let's just see how they go into this final match. It looks like Hunter College is going to be running dive, whereas Huguenots are going to be running same count they ran on Control Center. Looks like a Goats variant with the Sombra in place of the Diva. Everybody's rotating to the left. Now, this is going to be kind of hard for Hunter College here because they're going into an enclosed room. That's not really Winston's strong point. It's gonna much more favor the Ryan in this matchup here. Okay, looks like Rector is chasing on the Sombra, but Trigger's going to be able to back up, but he gets caught up by Draft. That's going to be huge for Hunter College. And RBM finds the pick onto Lingling. All that charges has been erased, essentially nullified. And it looks like Tyrant is going to be having struggle staying up without his off tank, keeping him supplied with the bubbles. The shield's broken, and Tyrant just falls to MOEG again. Cool Maniac finds the kill onto Genji, but MOEG, he doesn't care about anything. He's just finding the kills. And a huge Nick comes out, and it looks like Hunter College is going to be able to take the point. They're not going to get first percentage on it, but it looks like they're going to flip it really early on before too much progress is made on it. Just working onto the bubble there. Regs is going to have to back up. He doesn't have any bubble. He's going to let them push onto the bridge. It looks like Tyrant has made the switch onto the Winston, but they're still keeping the rest of the comp pretty much identical. McDonagall's coming out here. Let's just see Tyrant go for the cleave damage on that Winston. But he gets antied and he goes down really early. Huguenot's gonna have to back up. But it looks like Hunter College is not gonna let them escape. They're investing with the blade. They're going full dive. They're saying you're not going back to spawn without some blood. But Woo Bop saying you're not gonna come for us unless we get a kill. That's gonna be huge. That means that Hunter College is gonna be going into this a 5v6 where Huguenot's gonna be able to regroup into a full 6 before they can. M comes out here. They're gonna have to decide where they're going. Looks like they're making a full push to the left. And they're gonna be able to catch RBM out here. And the grab comes out just to get eaten by D.Va. And looks like Tyrant manages to find two with the help of the grab. They're gonna focus on NRHS right now because honestly, he's been doing a lot of damage. And it looks like Lingley is just getting that charge on the Zarya. He is powerful right now. Huguenots just chasing down some kills, making sure they're not getting away at all. Let's just see how Hunter College is going to back up here. I've noticed that they stayed on this Genji the whole time. It has been effective. However, I want to see specifically how he plays around that Brig. See, Brig is going to be the key factor in shutting down his performance. It's the reason why NRHS is looking a bit better than him out there on the DPS. So let's just see how he comes out. He has to get in some key blades out there. It looks like he's 50%, but Trigger finds another huge EMP. The Zen is caught in that fast. And Encore now finds the pick onto RBM. He's not going to be able to use trans or anything there. And Lingley finds the one last right click onto Kokomori before he gets left there. No sleeping on the job, Lingley. And it looks like they're just going to finish out the D.Va mech. Are they going to stagger her or not? It looks like they're just going to stagger it. That's a huge hold on to draft. That's a few key seconds, a few key percentage points bought by Huguenots right there. And as we watch as Hunter College just get ready for another initiation here, the percentage is about equal on the point. This is a really intense match. Rex is going to make an initial push just for some cleave damage, get that ult charge up. Closer he gets the primal rage, the closer they can probably get some impact, some potent impact into the fight. Sexy Box finally switching up to the Genji onto the Pharah. He's going to get a lot of poke. The NRHS finds a huge 2K. And Sexy Box just finding another kill. Looks like Huguenots are just being dismembered by the DPS line right here. Now, the question Huguenots has to answer is, how are they going to deal with this Pharah? Pharah has just switched and he's already at 82%. Look at 87%. That means that Sexy Box is going to have an ultimate during Huguenots' last push. Now we're gonna see Huguenots pushing in, and they get caught out. Oh, they get caught. Sexy Box huge finds the pick onto Ling Ling, and they don't reach the point in time. Hunter College taking the first map. Now with Hunter College 1 up, Huguenots they've taken some wounds, but it's gonna be up to them to lick their wounds and move on into the next map. Let's see how they can adapt here. Stellar performance by Hunter College here, coming out with the key mechanical performance there. You know, I've noticed that the first map they weren't really cycling their abilities well, but towards the end they've been on point with cycling ults. Their ult economy was actually on point. The switch to the Pharah was actually really key in their victory right there. Sexy Box was able to find the Pharah barrage onto Ling Ling, preventing a potent push by Huguenots right there. Now it's gonna be up to Huguenots to adapt from the situation. Now their defeat wasn't that bad, so I assume they don't have to switch up the strategy too much. Hunter College, I'm interested to see what they run into King's Row. King's Row is a pretty strong goats map. However, we didn't really see them run goats on Control Center either, which is also a good map for goats. So it's gonna be up to them to see what they decide to run there. However, stellar performance by Hunter College. NRHS was always finding the picks almost like every other team fight. He either got 1 or 2 picks. Made Hunter College's life so easy. But we can't forget about Regs's performance, Regs's ability to make space. To create the space for NRHS and Sexy Box to perform. You can follow me on Twitter and more of my shenanigans, my stream at Reese Romy Wainwright, at Reese Wainwright, Twitter.com. You can also follow my stream at twitch.tv GGRomy, that is no capitals, GGRomy. I stream almost every other day on console. Don't hate me for it. But yeah, I like to stream. I'm GM not GM right now, but I was GM at some point. And I pretty much just go match to match, have fun. Now, this match was brought to you by Encore Esports, by the way. You know, 528 Main Street, second floor in New Rochelle. We have a variety of games here. We have your CSGO. We have your Fortnite. We have your Apex Legends. We have your Overwatch, obviously. We have your League of Legends, World of Warcraft, any other game you name it. We probably have SimCity. Bring your mouse. Bring your mouse pad. Bring your TV. Whatever you want. Now, we're just going to wait for the teams to settle for the next match here. And Huguenots. They were looking really strong on the second map. They were able to shut out Hunter College for a majority of the time. Okay. As we watch the New Rochelle High School Huguenots prepare for the next match, they're just discussing a bit of strategy there, some juicy secrets. So they hello, Adrian. Now, I assume that Hunter College is feeling pretty good right there. That was a really convincing victory on the last map. You know, despite the fact that the percentages were pretty equal throughout, I think that Hunter College was able to, you know, pop off, let's say, more than Huguenots were. The first map was also pretty convincing. They were able to win with that C9 a bit, if you want to call it that. The Huguenots couldn't reach it in time, but Huguenots were able to hold them on the second map. I noticed that their tank player, Tyrant, was playing really aggressive. He was doing a good job of managing his ult. He was getting a better ult percentage rate than Regza at the time, on Reinhardt at least. But once Regza switched over to the Winston, you noticed a lot more value coming out. His DPS were able to breathe a lot more freely. But we can't sleep on the fact that Draft was a high charge, just putting in the damage. I guess he was a resident sleeper of the first map. He was a resident sleeper of Lijiang, I'd say. And as we get ready for King's Row here, look at that Omnic spreading positivity out into the world. He needs to spread some positivity into my ranked matches. You know what I mean? Because who doesn't need a bit more positivity in their life? Now, I'm really interested to see how the teams approach it here. Hunter College, they didn't run goats where I thought they would, so I wonder if they're going to run a simple 2-2 with the Ryan Zarya. And it looks like they are, right off the bat. Yeah, just going to defend with the Ryan Zarya. Okay. Whereas New Rochelle Huguenots, oh no, they're attacking. Wait, it looks like Hunter College is actually running dive with double snipers. That's really interesting. Whereas Huguenots are going to be able to, they're just going to go for a defense with the two, you know, super standard comp, you know? 2-2 Ryan Zarya, you got your Brawly tanks able to get in there, you know, while being able to hold their line. And you have Ling Ling on the hit scan, Cool Maniac on a projectile hero, main healer, off healer, standard as it gets. This is the team comp I wish I had in my matches. Now let's just see how the teams get into this. Hunter College starting off with the Mercy. Being able to damage boost those snipers is going to be huge for Hunter College if they find the pick. Regza making the initial jump over the wall there, getting some cleave damage. He's staying really safe around the side of the hotel, but he's going for a really aggressive dive. He gets the bubble off. Ling Ling, oh my god, he gets melted. That's going to be huge for Huguenots. They're going to be able to play a lot more aggressively there. Tyrant's at half health sitting there for a bit. But at the same time, they're going to have to watch the line of sight for the Widowmaker. Widowmaker is going to be able to find a lot of value here, so let's just see how they play.
You must like me.
He's watching Minogue making get damage. Huguenot's doing a really good job of staying around the corner. He's just not giving MOEG a chance to shine. They saw how he played last match. They're saying, you're not going to get any value if I have something to say about it. MOEG's going to be able to find a half. He's going to be able to get Cool Maniac down to half. He's going to have to back up there and use his cooldowns. Wooba find a huge pick onto Sexy Buck. That's going to be huge. However, Huguenot's looking a bit low there. They're going to be able to... They're not going to be able to push in. But Sexy Buck comes in with the aggressive bob after he gets res by the Mercy. Tyrant falls. Huge kill by Woobop. He's going to find the kill onto the Zen. RBM is going to have to back up behind the cart. And RBM finds the kill onto Woobop. Looks like Hunter Cloud is going to be able to take this point. Yeah, they forced out the trans a bit, but they Huguenots look like they invested in Animal. Oh, but is this still winnable? Cool Maniac finds 3 with the triple dash. Goes dash. He fights 4. Cool Maniac solo. He just saves the point by himself. Where is this man's cape? Because this guy is a superhero right now. That is going to be huge for Huguenots. They're going to be able to hold on to first point. First point is super crucial. You know, like, so many matches, after you lose first point, it just turns into a steamroll from there. And on King's Road, this is no different. You know, you have your Ryan Zara, you push up, then, you know, maybe have a Lucio, and they just steamroll the opposition. But looks like Cool Maniac looking for a play here. He's going to aim for the Widow. But it doesn't matter. Ling Ling finds 2. As Cool Maniac is going to be able to try to track down their Widowmaker. He doesn't quite get it. He's going to get the support from the Mercy and the Zen. He's going to back off here. It's okay, Cool Maniac. You did enough work for one day. Yeah, just save it for the next team fight. Ling Ling coming up huge there with the 2-man Deadeye. That's going to force Hunter College to just back up. Now let's see how Rex is going to initiate here with the Shatter. The Shatter is going to be huge for their team. A big Shatter means a 1-team fight. They only need 1 more tick, so it's not like Cool Maniac can pull off something like that again. Oh, he finds it onto the Encore 1, but it doesn't look like he's going to get it. The trans comes out. Cool Maniac with the Nano Blade. He finds 2. Popping up once again. Ling Ling, Tyrant. Dude, Huguenots just killing right now. Cool Maniac finds a 3 kick. Can he finish out Sexy Back? Makes it a 4. A lucky 4. Doesn't quite get it. He's just going to have to back up there.
60 seconds remaining.
And Trigger looks like he just gets dropped instantly by Sexy Buck. I don't know what that was about. I think that looked like it was Ash shot plus Zen right click. And it looks like Hunter College, because of that pick, they're just going to be able to just have a clean roll onto there as Huguenots get caught out of position. Now, how are Huguenots going to get back? They're just staggering themselves right now. They should just honestly just reset. And that's a huge stagger onto Cool Maniac. It's going to take some time now for Huguenots to get their full 6. And Trigger gets caught out once again. That's the second time now he gets caught out. However, this time it's not going to have that much deficit for Huguenots. As if they already were in the process of resetting. It's just going to cost them a few extra seconds. A perfect nade comes through by Kogamori. And another sleep back on Cool Maniac. This guy Kogamori, like, he's playing out of his mind right now. And it looks like the Nano Ryan is going to use to push them back a bit. But it's going to be counteracted by the fact by Ling Ling's High Noon. And the Shatter comes out. And another Shatter by MOEG. And this is just another sweep by Hunter College. This is exactly what I was talking about. It just turned into a steamroll. Now, Hunter College holding a very aggressive position. Just keep it 1 on cart. And it's Ling Ling versus Sexy Bach. Let's see who can win here. Battle of the snipers and MOEG interrupting the 1v1. But it's all good though. We're here to win. Sexy Buck on the high ground position, just trying to find some picks. Just need the last few percentage points just to get up to that bob. That bob is going to be crucial. Just going to finish the sweep all the way. Now the bob comes out there. Is it going to find anybody? The bob gets slept for a bit. This is gonna be Hunter Huguenot's chance to push up a bit. But the grab comes out and the Nano comes out. Cool Maniac finds 2. Tyrant finds 2. Woobop finds 1. Cool Maniac makes it a 3. A clean team kill by Huguenots. Hunter College is going to have to reset here. Are they going to continue with the double hit scan comp? It seems to have been working for them so far. I don't think they're going to switch just yet, especially with MOEG coming up onto the high noon. The poison mine gets triggered there, and
Fire at will.
you're gonna be see the trance comes out and the grab comes out. Doesn't look like Huguenots gonna be able to push onto that grab. Tyrant gets called out. Sexy Buck finds a mid-air headshot onto Ling Ling. Cool Manic seems to be invested in his Dragon Blade. He's going in, but he gets shut down by the Jade. And it looks like Hunter College is just gonna be able to keep the roll going. Woo Up actually finds a kill onto Kogamori. Oh my god, and the backup comes through. Looks like MOEG is just setting up. He's really close to his high noon there. He's just gonna wait for his tanks to get into position and set up. Looks like they're just gonna go for a traditional shield high noon combo. Apply some pressure onto their Rhine. Drop the shield, or at least just work for shield break. Ling Ling is gonna be on that tracer out. He's already 50% towards his pulse bomb. Tyrant coming up on the shadow of his own. Looks like Rex's shadow gets blocked. He doesn't find much. Oh, but MOEG with the fan to hammer. What is this, quick play? Anyways, he's going to be able to find the picks. He's going for the Ana. Doesn't quite find it. Ana's playing a good game of footsie right there. And it looks like Trigger just gets mowed down by the Fire Strike. Hunter College continuing their smooth trip down Omnic lane. He's going to deliver this time bomb. Whatever this payload is actually. I believe it's a bomb. Just gonna find the high noon onto whoever's coming out of spawn. Literally gets a lot of damage and then finish off by the nade. Huge nade. Cool Maniac finds 2, but a shadow by Tyrant allows for it. Cool Maniac finds 3. This guy is popping off. Is this gonna pop up enough to stop Hunter College's push in the last 30 seconds here? Hunter College is scrambling like eggs for this final push. They don't have any ults except for Coalescence coming online soon. They might not be able to. MOEG actually finds a huge pick onto Ling Ling. This is going to be huge. If they have a Lucio, they're going to be able to push in, but they don't right now. They're going to be slow pushing into this. However, Hunter College is already 1 up. They're going to find the kill onto Tyrant. This is going to be huge. Sexy Buck finds the kill onto Triggered. This means Hunter College is actually going to be able to pull something off here. Look at Woobop is going to have to force to use the chance just to stall the point into overtime. And this last second chance comes out there. Cool Maniac going for his blade. Will he find anything? Doesn't, because it gets counteracted by the trans. The grab comes out there. It's still an even fight. Woobop finding damage on damage. He's gonna be able to keep Triggered alive with the horrible harmony. Encore 9 is getting pressured by the Zarya in the back, but it doesn't matter. Huge grab comes out by Draft. He's gonna find 2. He's gonna find 3 because of grab. MOEG finds a kill onto Encore 9, and it looks like the high noon is just gonna be able to finish this off. Ling Ling gets shot down on the main, and Hunter College is gonna be able to wrap up this map. 0 seconds left in overtime.
Don't move.
Score 0 to 3. Switching sides.
Now,
Initiating.
Hunter College with a strong push. With the strong push towards the end there of the map. Getting all 3 points in overtime. However, 0 seconds left. Huguenots still have a chance to flip this map. If they cap all 3 points with over a minute remaining, they are out of the possibility of losing. This is going to be it would be either a draw or a victory for Huguenots. But let's just see how they adapt from last round. Cool Maniac was doing a very stellar job on the Genji there, but looks like their positioning wasn't the best. They were getting constantly caught out. It seemed that they underestimated their Hunter College's hit scan capabilities. Now, they should have noticed from the map before that Hunter College had stellar mechanical abilities from the hit scans.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Now Huguenots is going to have to go for a really strong push here to be able to cap this with over a minute left, so that way they can be out of the possibility of losing this. Last thing Huguenots want right now is to be down 2-0 in the series. Hunter College going for high ground or Risa Hall Cold. Whereas Huguenots going for a standard 2-2 push with the Ling Ling on sniper. Ling Ling finds a huge pick onto Sexy Buck. They don't have the mercy to res it this time. Ling Ling finding damage. Drops low. He's gonna have to play behind the shield. This is gonna be huge for Huguenots though. He's gonna put him up in the team fight. Sexy Buck is not gonna be able to get back and do some damage. Ling Ling finds the pick onto Regza. That's gonna be a huge, even more. You know, on defense, looks like Cool Maniac was popping off. Now it's Ling Ling's turn to get some spotlight. And this is gonna be a bog standard cap for Huguenots really early on in this match. And they're gonna be able to catch Sexy Buck as soon as he's coming out the spawn. Come on, man! He just got off the train. He was running late for work.
Escort the payload.
Hunter College gonna stay on the Orisa Hog here. Let's see how they deal with Huguenot's ability to just oppress them with the Lucio Rhyme. You know, on first point they had the high ground to be able to keep them away from their like low mobility comp. MOEG finds the hook onto Ling Ling. That's gonna be good, but it's not like Hunter College can necessarily push in on this. That is the disadvantage of an Orisa comp. But they find the hook onto Tyrant. He's gonna be at full health. He's getting pocketed. Now looks like Huguenots are just gonna have to go for a full reset here. As they lost Ling Ling, they're not gonna be able to have that much damage in. However, Tyrant Shatter is coming alive. Ling Ling finds the pick onto Kokomari. That's gonna be Tyrant's chance to push in, get some value off here. The bubbles come down, the shadow comes out. It is huge. Everybody's on the floor. You can't be laying down in the streets. That is dirty. Where's the last time they sweeped it? Come on. Now Huguenots gonna be going for a really strong push here, almost stronger than Hunter College's push. These teams have been looking really even so far in this match. It's gonna be for a really spicy match here. Now Hunter College switching on to the Lucio. This is RBM's first time playing Lucio this series actually. And the aggressive Bob comes out. The anti-nade comes out onto Tyra, but it doesn't matter. They cap the point. It doesn't matter what Hunter College does now. The spawn is gonna be right there. RBM actually finds the pick onto Tyrant. Sexy Buck finds the pick onto Ling Ling. He's getting revenge. He's saying, I'm sniping you this time. Now, MOEG and Sexy Buck back to the double sniper comp. They've worked really well before with this. Will it work again? Sexy Buck dropping low. He's going to have to back up here. A nice golden gun. Cool Maniac on the Genji. He has his Dragon Blade. It's going to be huge. The grab comes out. The sound barrier comes out. Can Cool Maniac make it to the house like he does just in time? The sound barrier drops down. This is his chance for a blade. He's going for MOEG. No more headshots for you. He finds one. He finds two. He finds three. Huge shatter. He's going to make it four. The bubble comes out. And he doesn't quite find the pick. He's struggling to kill Draft. Draft is just staying alive for his life, but he goes down. Sexy Buck finds the dynamite kill onto Ling Ling. Wild West style. Oh, MOEG shuts down Cool Maniac. Get out of my face, Genji, is what he's saying. Oh, and the pin comes out onto Tyrant. That is going to be a dead push for Huguenots turned out. They lost two. They just have to back up. Let's just not feed them any more. Huge dynamite by Sexy Buck. Sexy Buck is actually popping off right now. Like, 2 kills with the dynamite. He finds the picks. He has another Bob. Bob is like, he's getting overtime hours right now. Like, he's here every fight. Sexy Buck just sitting up onto the high ground here. It looks like they're going to be initiating the fight with an aggressive Bob. Bob being able to throw them in the air gives Kokomori a chance to throw a key nade onto the Reinhardt, making him unable to heal. And the Bob comes out here just as I called. Trinket is in the air. He gets slept. He doesn't find the Ryan. But the grab comes out to compensate. Bob is going to wake up in 3 seconds. And he's waking up right now. He's nano boosted. Huge shatter comes out by Regza. They're all on the floor. You know what? Hunter College is going to throw everything at them but the kitchen sink. Right now, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Was that the best idea? We're going to find out. Now, that was a clean fight by Hunter College here, but they used a lot of ults. The only ult they have online now is RBM Sound Barrier, and if that comes out before Cool Maniac's Dragon Blade, we're gonna see another 3-man blade, and might just see the completion of the map. It looks like Huguenots are gonna make an aggressive push here. They find the pin onto Tyrant. They find the pin onto. Oh, Oh, but looks like Rexo finds the pin onto Encore 9. It's gonna be huge. Tyrant finds the two-man shatter. MOEG falls off the map. What? Cool Maniac is gonna be able to finish off the kill. It looks like Huguenots has this in the bag. Cool Maniac still with the Dragon Blade. However, RPM has the sound barrier because they don't get it in time. That is gonna be huge for Huguenots. They're not gonna be able to lose now. They're in the clear, but they're not necessarily out of the woods yet. They're not. They still have to fight to make sure that they don't have to get a draw. Hunter College is gonna have to cling onto their life. 2 minutes 40 seconds, making sure that Huguenots cannot secure the first pick. As opposed to last time, looks like Hunter College is gonna have to make sure that Lingling doesn't find any value on the Widowmaker if they decide to run it from the start.
Ready for battle.
And it looks like Hunter College is just going to run a 2-2-2 comp here. Sexy back onto the Hanzo. He's going to be farming Dragons. Dragons is a really fast farmer. Oh, plus the Storm Arrow is going to provide some shield break for Huguenot's aggressive playstyle. Kogamori on the Mercy this time, just as an act of insurance. In case Ling Ling does find some value on the Widowmaker, Kogamori gonna be able to bring them right back up. Heroes never die. And Resin the hero, Sexy Bach, right now would be huge. Making sure that Hunter College still has a chance to hold on to this. Ling Ling on the Widowmaker. Whether or not he finds a pick, that will determine the victory right now. Oh! Huge body shot by Sexy Bach there. He seemed to know exactly where he was. Now Lilling is gonna go for a rotation. As we switch on to Tyrant here, he's gonna get the fire strike off. Cool Maniac goes down to MOEG. MOEG has just been hitting those with 3 shots. Like it's like he's been playing Red Dead Redemption. Rexa is gonna be getting pushed a bit by Tyrant. The shield goes down. He finds the fire strike onto Ling Ling actually. This is going to be huge. Hunter College doesn't have the Lucio to speed in and follow up on his kills, however. It's going to make it a bit easier for Huguenots to reset. But the kills, they're just not going back to spawn right now. It looks like they're just burning some time. You know, Rexa did win the Ryan battle there. However, he's not that far ahead in terms of Ultra. That just goes to show you how strong Tyrant is when it comes to farming his Shatter. He has been getting some big shatters in this fight, but so has Rexa. He cannot underestimate his opponent right here. Looks like Hunter College is making an aggressive push around the side of the statue. They're going straight for that Hunter. He was caught out of it. But look, he's going to fall behind the safety blanket of that Ryan Shield. Ryan Shield drop it to half. The Ryan Shield is almost down. He's going to be getting pushed by Tyrant. Tyrant goes down to Draft. Draft is on a high energy. Cool Maniac onto the Rookie. But the Nanoboost comes out onto the Diva. Triggered. Is going to go for it. But he gets shattered. He gets shut down. He's on the floor once again. But he's not going down yet. Diva with like a lot of health. Plus the Nanoboost. Oh, it's a pretty even fight right now. Woobop finds a kill onto Rexa, but doesn't quite get the rest of the team. Woobop, you're just Lucio. You have music. You can't kill them all. But it's okay, though, because Huguenots are going to be able to stabilize before Hunter College makes a full reset. Rexa going down gives him a few seconds until he comes back. And without the... What? Looks like Kogamori used his ult preemptively, let's say. Yeah, he pre-ulted. And it looks like he's going to get... something out of that, but it's gonna be huge for Huguenots because now they know that they don't have belt. It's gonna be so much easier to track down that Mercy. Mercy's not gonna have an escape pod out of the fight. Tyrant dropping a bit low, going for the push, going on to Rexa again. The huge shatter! Everybody's on the floor. He doesn't find anybody with the pin, but it looks like RBM is going down. The kills come out. Woobop finds a kill. Cool Maniac finds a kill. Triggered finds a kill. All enabled. 2 kills with 1 swing. Kogamori Draft going down to the swing of an hammer. Tyrant, celebratory fire strike. Huguenots tie up the series 1-1 on King's Row. Huge shatter coming out by Tyrant. Let's just get one more look at it. Golden Hammer, all his glory, default skin. Who cares? This guy was just performing all match. Huge shatter comes out, finds 3. Looks like MOEG falls off the map while he was stunned. There's gonna be that concept in the mid-air fire strike. Oh my god, this guy is like a surgeon on the Reinhardt right now. 22 Earth Shatter stuns. That is gonna be huge. Now, Hunter College performed well. Let's not let the loss on that map like take away from the fact that they were playing insanely well. Sexy Bach always found the kills there onto while he was playing Ash. Bob, like he gotta get paid extra or something. Like he was there every team fight. This guy is in. He is first in, last out. You know. Those dynamite kills came out huge. Kogamori with the insane nades onto Tyrant, allowing Regza to be able to push onto that, bringing down Tyrant. Now we're gonna just wait for the teams to get set up onto the next map there. Now Huguenots on the other hand, they were also playing out of their mind. Cool Maniac, consistently strong blades actually. Found 3Ks, found 4Ks even. This guy was just unchecked for a while. Emoiji on the McCree did do a consistent job of shutting him down. However, like it just doesn't cover up for all of the team fights that he popped off on. Ling Ling, we can't forget about him either. He found the pick onto, I believe it was Sexy Bach at the start of the attacking round, where they didn't have a res for it, and it just allowed Huguenot to just get a clean push there. Now, looks like we don't really know what the next map is going to be yet. Hunter College is going to have to make the choice as the losing team normally does. Huguenots is the one that chose King's Row, and Hunter College is the one that is going to choose the next map. Be sure to follow me at Twitter at Reese Wainwright. And we're just going to wait for the teams to set up here. That was a strong. Let's not forget about how strong Hunter College's attack push was. They did a really good job of just catching people out of position, even without a Lucio. Actually, I want to see how terrifying it would be when they would be on Lucio. Now we're just gonna watch the teams converge a bit here. They're just preparing strategy for the next map. And it looks like our next map is going to be Hanamura. Now, 2CP is an interesting map there because when you win team fights, especially on the second point, you have to win them convincingly. It can't just be a back and forth, like what Cool Maniac did back there when he just got the 3K and saved the point by himself. If he were to do that on attack, it might have worked for about maybe a tick. But at the same time, the defending team their spawn is right there. They're gonna be able to come out and they're gonna be able to contest. So it's gonna be up to whichever team can win the fights more convincingly. You can't just go for one kills. You gotta get them all. And I'm not talking about Pokemon. Okay, this match is being held at Encore Esports, 538 Main Street, New Rochelle, New York, the side entrance. We're open from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. daily. Just walk in through that side entrance, go up the stairs, go through the door, and you'll be welcomed by a myriad of games. We have Smash, Ultimate, and Melee, Street Fighter. We have Fortnite, we have Apex, Overwatch, of course, League of Legends, World of Warcraft, you name it. I'm pretty sure we have competitive Jigsaw. You can bring your mouse pad, bring your own equipment, your TV, your family, your grandmother, whatever you want to bring. We have a VR Beat Saber tournament Friday, March 22nd, 2019, 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. Catch us at Encore Esports USA, Twitch, same place you're watching it right now. We also have Street Fighter tournament on 4/20, 2019. Put down the blunts and pick up your phone and watch this stream because it is going down. 538 Main Street, Encore Esports.
Traveling to Hanamura.
Okay, and we're gonna watch Hunter College and New Rochelle High School Huguenots break the tie here on Hanamura. Or who knows, maybe just have another tie. You know, this map is, well, 2 CPs are possible for ties. I know I definitely hate when I spend 22 minutes of my life dealing with good teammates, bad teammates, toxic teammates, throwers, torb mains, Symmetra mains, and, you know, the lots, just to have a draw. But let's just see if Hunter College or Huguenots can pull a fast one here. Look at that guy just eating his ramen. I know a good friend of mine that pretty much exclusively eats ramen. Like, he's like the guru of ramen. You know, that might have something to do with the fact that he's a college student, but you know, what kind of college student doesn't eat the broke life, you know? You know, get his dollar ramen, just throw it in the microwave a bit.
30 seconds.
Well, let's just see how Huguenots prepare to defend this here. Looks like they're keeping Cool Maniac on the Genji, but Lingling is bringing out the Soldier. Pre-buff Soldier, by the way. That's interesting, to say the least. You see, Soldier is going to be getting a buff soon, so I'm interested to see how this team runs him later on. Hunter College is going to go for, looks like a variance of Goats with, instead of Brig, Ouija is going to be on the McCree. He is finding a headshot, so maybe he can find more value here on McCree than he would on Brig. Cool Maniac just in that top window, just getting some poke damage, getting some ult charge. Lingering drops a bit low. Tyrant dropping even lower here. He's getting pushed hard. The shield is cracking. The shield is broken. It's going to be up to Encore 9 to just keep him alive with everything he has. Hunter College making the step onto point. Huge pin coming out by Tyrant. Doesn't find anybody yet. Tyrant goes down by the counter pin by Redza. Lingering finds the pick onto Emma Ouija. That's going to be huge. Redza is dropping low. He gets slept, but he doesn't get finished off yet. The Anthony doesn't come out to put him down. Cool Manic finds a kill onto RBM. Lingering finds a kill onto Jeffries. It's DPS versus tanks right now. Let's see who can win the age-old battle. Should you play a tank or should you play a DPS? Let's see how it goes down. But it looks like the tanks are going to win this. Only 200 health. But Lingering with the healing, he's going to get melted. He's going to get focused. Yeah, looks like Hunter College. The tanks win it here. You know, we have Hunter College versus Huguenot, but there was also a bit of a sub-match going on. Match within a match. Matchception between Hunter College, between tanks versus DPS. Now, if you're ever facing conflict with who to choose, don't ask your teammates and annoy them. Just choose a tank. Please. You need one. And Hunter College is going to be making a box in to push down the middle here. They're going to step onto the point already. Really close to a tick. Are they going to be able to contest? Looks like Tyrant gets on the point just in time. Cool Manic finds a pick onto Emma Ouija. Tactical Visor and comes out from behind. But the trans and the defense major comes out. But that the trans coming out makes way for Cool Maniac's Dragon Blade coming out. Red's dropping low. Then he finds a pick. He's uncontested on the high ground right there. But however, RBM finds a pick onto Cool Maniac. Trigger is going to be able to melt down Sexy Black onto that Zarya. But the bubble comes out. It looks like Hunter College is holding up inside that little tiny room there. Come on, guys. You can't just hide in the closet. This isn't like 9 seconds in heaven. Now, Huguenots being able to repel a Hunter College from their objective there. Lingering is going to be getting some poke damage through that window there, through the trees. That is actually a really interesting spot because the attacking team aren't able to see you in that window until you start shooting in at them. Now it looks like Hunter College is going to be attacking top right. They're going to make sure, they're going to probably do a clean sweep of the high ground after what happened last team fight. They're going to do a clean sweep of the high ground, make sure nobody's up there. And it looks like they run into a grab there. The trans doesn't come out. But the sleep onto Tyrant. Tyrant might be dropping a really low there. But so is Rex. Rex is extremely low. The 5-strike by Tyrant comes out. They're going to be able to just flood that hallway now. Tyrant, huge shatter. Everybody's on the floor. Woo Bop. Woo Bop finds 2. Tyrant finds 1. Hunter College finds the spawn room. They're resetting here. Now that was a pretty clean shatter by Tyrant. The flank around the right, if you paid attention, you saw him jump off the high ground onto the right, gets the shatter, while Ryan was preoccupied, or while Ryan was dead, and they were all in that hallway. They had nowhere to run from it. However, they don't manage to find the pick onto the Tsar, so they keep him on high charge. Tyrant gonna be holding top left. Huguenots, they're gonna play behind him. The Shatter finds out. Rexo manages to get behind Tyrant, and he finds the pick onto Wobop, finds the pick onto Ana, finds the 5-stock. He's extremely low at 62 health. Tyrant turn around. He can't. He has his airbots in, and Rexo finds the pick onto him. The 5-stock comes up, but it's not going to be enough. Looks like Hunter College is going to be able to take this here. 4 minutes on the clock, but the contest comes out. This is exactly what I'm talking about with 2CP. It's super easy to stall here. Cool Maniac with the blaze. He actually finds Jeff Freezy, and Ryan drops really low. Rexo finds the spawn room. The stun comes out. MLWG fan the hammer. Fan the hammer. That just kind of hit close to home. I get fan the hammer a lot in my matches. But Hunter College getting repelled there, almost really close to capping the point there. Huguenots, good job of being able to retake that with only one man on the point. A few ultimate use, but you know, it's better than losing the map entirely. Hunter College coming in here with the full arsenal. It's looking like a war room. They have Diva Bomb, Graviton, High Noon, Nano Boost, and the Transcendence just to keep them alive. Cool Manic does find the pick onto RBM Soul. You know, scratch that whole thing I said about Transcendence just to keep him alive. Looks like Sexy Baki just gonna idle around the main gate, making sure nobody goes for a flank. However, he's not gonna find that much charge. They're just gonna wait their time, you know. They're just gonna stack their money, stack their ultimates. They're almost going in here with 6 ults. One or two good fire strikes by Rexo, and looks like they're gonna be going in here with 6 ults. Now Huguenot's gonna have to get on the point, but the grab comes out, almost forcing the C9. The Diva Bomb comes out. Diva Bomb only finds Encore 9. Lingering finds the pick onto Jeff Freeze. There's no heals coming out there. Tyrant, he gets huge shattered by Rexo. Huge is gonna be up to Cool Maniac with the Dragon Blade, but he doesn't find it. C9. Looks like it was about 1 minute left by Hunter College, capping both points.
Score 0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
So now that was a pretty convincing win by Hunter College. 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock here. Now, Huguenots have been in situations before where they have had a pretty maybe lackluster defense, but they managed to come around before with a stronger attack. Now let's see how the Huguenots are able to counteract this push here. Looks like they're gonna be running it looks like they're gonna be running Moira Goats actually. Before they were running Ana Goats, but they're running Moira Goats this time with the Sombra in place of a Diva. Meanwhile, Hunter College running Sexy Bach onto the Ashe, keeping that Bob in play. Bob had such huge value on King's Row. It makes sense why they want to run it again. MOEG is gonna be onto the McCree, making sure Cool Maniac does not get value in case he's on the Genji. MOEG doesn't notice, but Cool Manic is going to be playing Brick here. Let's see if he decides to keep on the McCree after that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers.
And we're off now to the races. As looks like Huguenots are just going to go from the right from the start. Nope, not giving them a chance to get any damage off. You're just going to go to the right. You're not going to hit me. Looks like Trigger is setting up for a key hack onto the Reinhardt. It's going to allow them to push in. And the huge hack comes out now. They're going to have to speed in. But they're not speeding in. They're going in a bit slow now. But they're going to have to find down Rexo. But the hack wore off at this point. Trigger finds a huge pick onto MOEG. Hunter College has significantly less damage now. But what are they going to do about the Ashe on the Hydra? Now Trigger is going to be going up here for Sexy Bach. He's saying you're going to have to get out of there. Now he finds the hack onto him. He's going to just finish it off. And it looks like Huguenots already found the picks. He's just going to have to finish off the 2 squishies in the back. And they manage it.
This is going to make you feel better.
Now a real clean sweep by Huguenots. I've noticed by this series that Huguenots had a much more convincing attack than their defense. So let's see if that will allow them to have a more convincing team fight win and cap both points of Hanamura. They're making a quick push onto the attack. They have 2 on point, 3 on point. Wubab goes down to the anti-nade. The bomb comes out on the other side. Reinhardts are on the floor. Bob is just getting a ton of charges. Ryan is hacked. Are they going to find the kill on him? Not yet. Honestly, Huguenots should just back up now without you investing any ults here. Triggered going down to MOEG. It's just going to be a full reset at this point.
That's not right. Nothing's gonna
Now it looks like Huguenots are preparing for their next fight. They're going to come in here with EMP, Shatter. They have Rally. This is going to be pretty convincing. Now, if they don't catch the Zen in the EMP, and if they don't pick them off, then that means that Transcendence is going to come out here, and all their ultimates, all their efforts, their investments is going to just be nullified. Sexy Box set up on the high ground, just trying to get some value. Triggered is going to be able to scout him out there and spot him out the team. Triggered making an aggressive push there onto Sexy Box, but Sexy Box is not having it. He's saying, get out of my face. Zen, with the help of Zenyatta, Huguenots are going to have to back up here. You know, they can take their time. They have 5 minutes. You know, they can go for a bit more risky plays. They don't have to throw all of their investments out. They're just going to have to go for something, you know, maybe just find a bog standard mechanical pick onto Sexy. Now let's see, Kogamori is actually on the Zarya this time. Before he was playing Ana, but now he's on the Zarya actually. And he doesn't catch the Zenyatta in the EMP, which means the Transcendence comes out. And Kogamori is gonna have EMP for this one. MOEG finds the pick onto Wuwak. They're gonna have to back up. They cannot invest any more in this fight. Looks like Ling Ling is gonna go down to his own. Oh, they invested a Shatter actually. They're gonna go for this. And they're not gonna find much. And such is the nature of 2CP, you know, you can't just win some, you gotta win them all. It's all or nothing. And I'm not trying to sound like a Nerf commercial. Now, Hunter College with the ult advantage this time around here. They seem to have flipped the tables in terms of the economy. Dow Jones is smiling. Now, Rex is going to have Shatter. Kogamori is going to be having the grab here. Sexy Bach with another Bob. And Jeffries with a Nano Boost if necessary. However, I suspect that's going to be used just for stall. The grab comes out. A lot of value by Rex there. Huge Shatter coming out after Ling Ling's grab. The grab is not going to find much, but the Shatter is going to find plenty. And it looks like Hunter College is going to use so many of the ults there. MOEG and Sexy Bach are going to have the High Noon and the Bob coming out onto this next push. Huguenots still have the time advantage here. This next push is going to have to be a strong one. However, Huguenots don't have it nearly as much ults as Hunter College. Rexa used to Shatter that last fight, and already he's at 70%, but Tyrant is going to be coming up with his own Shatter. Cool Maniac is going to have his own rally. It's going to be up to Woobop to come up here with his sound barrier. You know, keep everybody all warm, toasty, safe with that sound barrier. The protection of the sound cloud. Now we're going to go and watch as Hunter College set up on the high ground there. Some interesting camera work. We're going to watch as Huguenots decide where they're going to push. They seem a bit scrambled here, but they really don't have the time to be scrambled here. Looks like they're going to go for a straight push down main. Looks like Sexy Bach should be going for a Bob real soon. Hyunu coming up from the high ground finds Woobop and Encore 9. They have no healings. They just have to die, lick their wounds, come back to spawn. However, they already invested Rally. They can't fight anymore. They just have to run. Triggered is out of mech. He's going to have to back up here. It was a bit of a missed opportunity by Hunter College to stack and Triggered. They certainly had the stuns for it. However, either way, Triggered makes it back to spawn. Safe and sort of sound. As sound as you can be as jumping off a cliff. But he's back, and he has 70% on his Diva Bomb. Tyrant making a last-ditch effort switch to Winston. The TNT finds some value there. Looks like Sexy Bach is really holding on to Bob. Bob, you're not nearly getting enough hours to speak, buddy. But you're going to be getting used eventually. Looks like maybe this next push is going to be able to split the team apart with that high damage output. Bob actually does 1,000 damage over the course of his duration. And the stun Fan the Hammer comes out by MOEG. The double dynamite kill by Sexy Bach. Now, Sexy Bach has been sort of uncontested this whole time. There have been a few times where D.Va has pushed up to get him, but the peel was just too strong for him. Encore 9 finds a nice pick, a nice late pick onto RBM. You know, something interesting to flare in the kill feed, but it's not going to add much to the overall outcome of that fight. If anything, it kind of just stalled out Huguenots. Now, looks like they're going to be going for one last ditch push here. 1 minute left on the clock. Huguenots, it's all or nothing here. If they don't get this, if they cap it in overtime, then Hunter College is going to be looking really strong the next round. Pulse Bomb comes out, a bit of a alley-oop layup onto that high ground, but doesn't find anybody. Dynamite comes out once again. Sexy Box 35%. MOE is going to have another high noon. If he's not contested, he might find 2 more. Diva Bomb comes out, and he finds Pokemori. That's 3 kills coming out by Huguenot. They're going to be able to pull himself. Emoiji having none of it, but he gets shut down. It's pretty even here, but I think it's still a convincing win. It's halfway there, almost 50%. They're going to have to burn down Rexa, but Rexa finds an animal. They don't burn him down quick enough. They're going to have to go for an honor here, prevent all the healing from coming through. But the stun comes out, defend the hammer comes out. Emoiji. Right click, make right click. Cool Maniac finds 1 with the play, finds 2 with the play. It's huge. We're jumping for joy. He's double jumping. He finds 4. He's holding the point. Cool Maniac on the DPS legend. He finds 5. Not quite. He finds 5. It's just Slingling. Cool Maniac versus Tracer. They're coming from spawn, but the Hunter College just finds them in delayed. That's the nature of 2CP. More people on the point than the defenders. Then spawn is delayed. Tyra coming back with the Winter Bubble. They're holding this in overtime. They're going for both points. The defense mission comes out. Demon's falling low on the mech. Cool Maniac is in the back line. Get 50% on his ult. He's getting so much ult charge there. He's going to be able to dash through. He's dashing 1. The baby Diva's out. Diva has no mech. However, Sexy Block finds the pick onto the Encore 9. And it looks like the main is coming out to stall. Cool Maniac farmed up another blade in the time we've been watching him. We're about to watch Magic as if he gets another huge blade. He doesn't quite get one because the sound barrier comes out. However, he can't make what happened with that last blade. He can't make it happen again. And Cool Maniac finally goes down in a valiant effort to hold on to the point. Sexy Buck finds 2. Oh, he finds 1 onto Cool Maniac, and he finds another onto Tyrant. Rexa finishing off Woobop. He's like the main stall character. But here we come Diva, another stall character. Triggered onto Diva. He gets anti-nated, and it looks like Hunter College being able to hold on to this by their fingernails. That was a really close one there. Cool Maniac had his worry there. Had Hunter College sweating bullets. Now we're gonna watch Cool Maniac here once again as he almost pulled off a miracle. It was really close here. However, if that blade had come out a little bit sooner, when there were more bodies on the point, like it would have just been, it would have been a lot better for the Huguenots right now. And we're back. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that was a really interesting match. You see, when Cool Maniac pops off like that, it's kind of like an oh wow moment. He's kind of the who are you of the match, you know, if you watch Contenders. He's the Fleta, if you say. He's the signature pop-off DPS at the moment. However, the key thing to remember here is he has to pop off before his team dies, you know? He got a 4K, but the only other person on the point with them was Lingling. Hunter College, their spawn is right there. They can wait a few extra seconds. All they have to do is have a Lucio jump from wall to wall, a Tracer blink a few times. They don't have to get the kills. They just have to wait for them to have overwhelmingly advantage in terms of numbers. Now, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Reese Wainwright, or you can follow me on Twitch at GGRomy, no caps, twitch.tv/GGRomy. I stream almost every day. Now we're just going to get ready for the next match here. It looks like the next map is going to be on Gibraltar. Now, Hunter College is going to be up 2-0 in this series. However, they're going to be up 2-0 in the series. However, Huguenots, they're going to have to play with everything they have to be able to hold on to this. So, and we're getting ready here. Hunter College 2-0 in this series. Huguenots down by 1. However, they're not out of the ballpark yet. If they get this win here, we'll be going up to the final map, map 5. It will be a really interesting map if it did. I'm hoping it kind of does, just so I can see more Overwatch, you know? Who doesn't love this game? Now, people to look out for here is Cool Maniac on the Genji here. He has popped off, but we can't forget about MLWG also shutting him down. This is like a battle of the century. It's like David versus Goliath at this point. Red versus blue. As we actually get to see Regza on the Hammond. Now, Regza, we haven't seen this Hammond yet, but this should be really interesting to watch. The Hammond's one of those characters it's really similar to Doomfist. You're either doing a lot or you're doing nothing, you know? You're throwing or you're popping off. Jeff Freezy looking for the pick onto Ling, and Cool Maniac finds the pick onto Sexy Box. I've noticed that Hunter College seems to have like a really versatile DPS lineup. They constantly switch around who's playing DPS, who's playing heals, who's playing tanks. We've seen Kogamori both on Ana and Zarya. We've seen Jeff Freezy on Ana and now Widow. Now it looks like Hunter College is actually running a solo tank comp here. High damage, however, high damage, high mobility, but low defense. Tyron finds the pick onto Jeff Freezy there. Sexy Bot finds it too. He finds Ling and he finds Woobop. That is all of the Huguenot's backline. All they have to do is get the Ana. Tyron just trying to hold on there. The Nano Boost comes out. Tyron's going to have to pop off there. He wants to avoid MLWG. He will bend to hammer him. Cool Maniac finding the pick onto RBM. That's going to be huge. He's going to have to back off here. He is half health. How is he going to deal with Regza on the hammer? He is really impressive. He's just in his face. Regza is persistent. MLWG finding 1. He finds 2. Hainu getting the 2nd. Wooba manages to find the pick onto Sexy Bot, but it doesn't matter in the end because MLWG finds 3 picks.
I'm on fire.
MLWG just getting a lot of damage off. He finds his High Noon already. Kogamori is going to be able to have Nano Boost for the next fight. He finds the pick onto Woobop, just getting caught out of position. Now, looks like Tyron has actually switched to the Hammond as well for the first time. And they're not even going to bother stalling the D.Va. They're just going to say, you're dead. You're going back to spawn right now. Ling actually finds a pick. Ken Huguenot told this. Tyron is getting in a bit too far. Ling not having it. Getting me with a jump scare a bit. Finds a headshot onto MLWG, but he gets slept by Kogamori. Regza taking down his counterpart. Ling is aiming for the head. He's aiming for RBM. And he finds him. RBM peeking the Widowmaker. Widowmaker 1. Didn't you see the animation? And looks like Huguenots are going to be able to take this back with their strong DPS lineup there. Oh, can they find the pick onto Sexy Back before he can retreat to spawn? He is so low there. But he manages to get back. Probably what? Let's say 20 health? Regs is going to be looking for an initiation here. Doesn't quite find it. He runs into the plane a bit. Oh, and they're going to be able to find Tyron. The stuns are just shutting down the hammer really effectively. And he's going to go for the slam. He finds Woobop, but he gets stunned right short of the bomb. And the bomb clears out Regza and all of his mines. That is going to be a huge loss for Hunter College. They're going to have to back up here. They're going to be able to chase down the McCree here. MLWG. Are they going to let him get away? Not quite. Chase is going into that left room. Going to be able to take on the Cool Maniac and Trigger there. Tyron finds the pick onto RBM. Ling is just scouting for heals and some headshots. Oh, a headshot onto the tiny hamster. That's animal abuse. Call PETA, please. Double a headshot onto the Hammond. That has proven to be very hard. Oh, is he gonna catch the? Is he gonna catch the Ana? Ana has a really forward position there. If Ling gets a pick, Ling actually doesn't see him. If Ling actually finds another pick on the RBM. Ling, get some water because you are on fire right now. Oh, another headshot onto MLWG. Come on, Ling, give them a chance. Now it looks like Hunter College is gonna have to adapt to the situation there. Maybe the solo tank up isn't the best for them. With Ling popping up on the Widowmaker, they're gonna need to have something to counteract. They need something to block the damage coming in, or else Ling is just gonna have a field day. It's looking like practice range out there for him right now. And it looks like Hunter College is going to do just that. They're switching up the comp. Regza still solo tanking. However, he is on the Winston this time. Being able to apply a bit more pressure onto the Widowmaker with the bubble to separate him from him and his healers. Let's not let me forget about Tyrant's 3K on that last push there. The double mind kill with the swing. He came in like a wrecking ball and he found the kills for his fight, for his team. Tyrant is gonna get caught out a bit here. He's gonna make it back. No, not quite. He didn't quite find the heals. He almost made it around the corner. But now Rex is going to be able to push in. Ling Ling finds another headshot, but the Nanoboo's coming out onto Rex. He's going to have jump in 1 second. He's chasing out whoever he wants, and he chooses to chase down Triggers. They're going to get him out of mech, and he's going to get caught out. He's just going to go down here. Oh, Rex is going to leave his... to finish off the defense there. Messes up his jump. Cool Maniac. Oh, deflected the high noon back into him, and the Nano Boost is coming out. The Nano Boost wore off, but the Blade hasn't. He's coming out. He finds one. Doesn't quite find the two because Tyrant stole his kill. But it's all good because Huguenots have been able to repel them. They've had a really convincing hold so far on the second stage of Gibraltar. Linga has been finding the headshots. Genji has been finding the blades. Tyrant has been finding the slams. Like, I'm pretty sure these guys could find the Holy Grail if they wanted to. They've been finding so much value. Ling, another headshot onto Rex is gonna force the back up there. Kogomori making an aggressive push. Telling Widow you gotta back up. Just giving him some pressure, letting him know that he's there. They don't manage to get the deep out of mech, but another headshot onto Regza. He's gonna have to back up here, force out the primal rage out of Regza. But will Ling find the heals in time? No, he doesn't. Regza manages to take out the sniper. As we just watch his broken spine on the floor. Now, I kind of already thought Widow had like a bit of a broken spine just because like the way she had an arc, but I guess not. Now it's definitely broken. Now the heals are coming out. That's going to be a key anti. Woobop not going to find the kills. But Ling manages to find the pick. He finds 3! Sexy Bach! RBM! He actually finds 4! Jeffreezy! And Regza. A convincing hold by Huguenots. It's really easy for them to push now. All you have to do is get past the first stage, and now the plane stage is going to be really strong for them.
0 to 1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
A convincing push by Hunter College. However, it just wasn't enough. They didn't have the answers for Ling on the Widowmaker. Now, Huguenots turn to attack. Can they have an attack as strong as their defense? Will Hunter College prevent the tiebreaker map from coming into play? We're going to have to find out next time in 8 seconds. As we're going to see what Hunter College runs here.
Ready for battle.
Looks like they're going straight with the counter dive comp actually. Counter dive has been pretty convincing on this map before. This is a bit of a dive map with really steep high grounds. You're gonna need a character. You're gonna need characters with vertical mobility to be able to get up there and have some value, or else you're just gonna be rained from above. And I'm not talking about a Pharah. You're just gonna have anti-nades, sniper shots, diva pod rockets. You know, everything you name it is gonna just rain on top of you. Now, a bit of camaraderie between Sexy Baka and Kogomori. Now, they're going to be going for a pretty aggressive top point hold here. I have seen this. I've seen teams run this strategy before. You know, you're going to have like a Genji that doesn't suspect any better, a Genji or like a Widow that goes up there, and they're just going to get jumped. Now, Tyrant makes the initial slam on the Hammond, but he gets made. He's going to have to back up. Cool Maniac backing up. Ling gets shot down by the Tracer, but Cool Maniac finds the pick onto him. Encore 9 on the Mercy with that insurance factor. Tyrant going for the Widow again. A convincing dive. They had 3 people looking at him right there. They're just shutting him down. They know about Emoiji at this point. They're not underestimating him anymore. Now he's going for the slam on the Ana. Ana's half. The nade comes out. He's going to have to back up here. He's not going to be able to kill him in time. The peel comes out. Woopa finds a nice kill onto Baby Diva. And the Lucio attack, he's going to be able to go down there. But with Emoiji on the high ground, can he find the headshots needed to stop Huguenots in their tracks? And it looks like an interesting 1v1 here. You know, in the animation, we saw Tracer go head-to-head with Widowmaker, but now we're seeing Genji go head-to-head. Oh, he doesn't quite fall. Oh, what a headshot by MOEG. Shutting Cool Maniac down, saying, you're not going to get any more value. You're going to have to get out of my face. MOEG looking for more picks. He doesn't get caught in the EMP, but the EMP catches the tank. It's going to be huge for Woobob to find damage. Woobob shuts down MOEG, saying, don't forget about me, but he gets shut down by RBM and Sexy Box. And it looks like Cool Maniac coming out with the Dragon Blade. Finds one? No, he doesn't find any just yet, but he gets a lot of damage in, lets his team clean up the kills. He finds the kill onto the Primal Rage Winston. That is going to be huge there. Now, Huguenot's going to have 4 minutes, 30 seconds to push this the entire way of second point. Almost the entire way of second point. Now, it's just a bit of back and forth, a bit of overextending coming out here. However, it doesn't matter that much to Huguenot. They have a lot of time in the bank. However, they shouldn't get too cocky here. Hunter College have had pretty convincing holds. MOEG, Infrasights are out. He's looking for the shots. Will he claim the head of Cool Maniac once more? Find out. The nade comes out. Cool Maniac is not having it this time. He's getting vengeance. He's getting revenge. Ling finding the headshots. I just love the chime with the thing. Cool Maniac finds two onto Sexy Bach. And honestly, right now, Huguenots are just having it's a pretty one-sided push at this point. And a nice headshot by Ling. Finding the picks. He's not letting anybody escape. He's out for blood. The huge EMP, they're not going to have any protection. Ling can get all the headshots, body shots, leg shots, whatever he wants right now. He finds the pick onto Regza. It looks like Sexy Bach is going to have to play He's playing the corners really effectively. Post Pop comes out, doesn't find anybody. Encore 9 makes the res onto Cool Maniac. The bomb finds Woobob, gets Ling low. Kokomori opening a window of opportunity here for Hunter College. Ling shuts down Sexy Bach with the body shots. Now it looks like staging the dive for Ling. They're just gonna track him down. They're gonna shut down his value, and it looks like Briggs is gonna successfully dive him. Tyrant backing up here. Now they're gonna chase down the Mercy, and it looks like Hunter College has a pretty convincing hold right now. They're gonna be able to hold on to this. Huguenot College should just back up and use the remaining 2 minutes 40 seconds, stack some ults, or make the final pushes. Ling really coming out here as a strong Widowmaker, a strong hit scan. He's been finding headshots and body shots like all game long. He's getting the picks. Now, let's not let that take away from the fact that Encore 9 has been doing a really good job of staying alive. You know, he seems to always stay alive here. He gets the reses onto the key DPS, and it looks like Tricky actually gets left right after the hat comes off. But he's gonna have EMP here, and Ling shuts him down. Huge headshot, shutting down the MOEG's Huguenot, that's been known to get 1 or 2 kills almost every time. The huge EMP comes out here. Cool Maniac, another stylish blade is about to come out here. We're about to watch. He finds one. Nope, he doesn't quite find the two. As the Lucio Sambear comes out preventing his death. He's going to have to focus on the Primal Rage Winston now. The Discord is on him. He's getting burned. EBM, he gets hacked once more. And it looks like Huguenots are just finishing off what they started. They find the headshot. Cool Maniac finding the picks. Tyrant finding the melees. The Nano Boost comes out, but the bomb also comes out. That might not have been the best ultimate stack in there. A bit of miscommunication there. But regardless, the bomb does find Ling. It opened a window opportunity for Hunter College here. Rex is not going down quite yet, but Woobob finds the pick onto Jafreezy. The trans comes out by Woobob, preventing all of Huguenot from dying, unless they find a huge pick. Cool Maniac, he's just having free reign to do whatever he wants. Sexy Block finds the pick onto Woobob. This is a pretty even fight right now, even though I thought at this point Huguenot could have already won. Sexy Block is he saving this? He's actually saving this, boys. Sexy Block finds 4 picks that fight. They're just coming back one by one. Huguenot should realize that they lost and just like back up. Sexy Block 1 kill after another. Sexy Block not letting Tyrant get away. How many kills was that? I lost count. That was so many kills for Sexy Block. That was huge. Bringing Huguenots down to 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
They have to make a really strong push. It triggered actually switching over to the Lucio. Lingling gets caught out on the Tracer. The pulse bomb comes out. Doesn't find anybody. However, 16 seconds, 15 seconds down for Huguenots to make a play, and they don't have ults. They have to get a huge, just a pick, like just a mechanical pick. Oh, and Cool Mania goes down. The stun, the flashbang doesn't get deflected. And we're watching the fight unfold here. This is a desperation fight. It's all or nothing. It's Woobop versus Tracer. Can he find the pick on him? The Zen Slayer himself, Sexy Bach, is aiming for heads. Kokomori finds Lingling. MOEG finds Triggered. Tyrant is gonna get stunned. Regza finds Tyrant. This is a really back and forth fight. We thought that Huguenots was gonna take this here. It was a pretty convincing fight, but Sexy Bach stepped out, saved the fight for everybody, and now Hunter College holding on with everything they had. Sexy Bach came out, they found the picks, and they held it. Hunter College are gonna take this 3-1. Now we're just gonna watch Tyrant get this 3-man here. I mentioned this before, but I didn't touch on it when it happened. He gets the mines, he gets the slams. Jeff Freezy just lands right into it, and he just rolls through them. Like, have you ever seen like a car just fly into like a wooden house? That's exactly what happened. A really convincing match. A really back and forth bout between Hunter College and New Rochelle High School Huguenots. However, Hunter College taking this 3-1. Now, I've noticed that last match, Lingling has made a really strong performance there on the Widowmaker when he was defending. However, it seemed that the next round, Hunter College they were able to counter it. They made the necessary switches, and they answered him. You know, they shut him down. They shut down his value. However, they didn't stop him from getting value completely. What I did notice, though, was Huguenots' inability to back out of a fight. Their last fight lasted nearly a minute, and it burned almost all of their time. That fight alone it almost ruined it for Huguenots. However, I think Hunter College's performance, they didn't do a good enough job of shutting down Sexy Bach. He was able to just get in their back line and do whatever he wanted. He was able to pick off Woobop almost every fight, and without the Zenyatta, without the Discord orbs, you don't have the damage crucial to win these team fights. Regza was playing a really good job in taking space and also backing up when necessary. I'm pretty sure if I had the stats, we can see that Regza died a lot less times than Tyrant there. Tyrant getting caught out by the stuns on when he was on Hammond. But MOEG also finding necessary picks when he was on McCree and when he was on Widow. He found the flashbangs. He got the stuns necessary on the Hammond, on the Genji. And let's not forget about that nice headshot onto Genji when we thought that, MOEG was going to go down there to Cool Maniac. Throughout the series, honestly, Cool Maniac's, his blades have been on point, actually. They've been really convincing, really strong. They've gotten 4-mans, but they weren't necessarily at the right time. Maybe that's no fault of his own. Maybe his team died before his blade can be completed. However, I hope Huguenots are able to learn from this, and I hope Hunter College can enjoy their victory. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Reese Wainwright and on Twitch, twitch.tv/GGRomy. That is lowercase GG no capitals. I stream almost every day on console and sometimes on PC. Now, that was a pretty convincing match, but this match couldn't have happened without Encore Esports. 538 Main Street, the side entrance. We're open from 3 p.m. to 2 every single day of the week. Now, you just go up to the second floor and you will be presented by a vast, and when I say vast, I mean vast array of games, okay? Smash Ultimate and Melee, Apex, CSGO, Hearthstone, League of Legends, Overwatch, as you just saw. Street Fighter. We still have Pokemon Go if you want to get Pokemon Go. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. We have PlayStation 4s, Xboxes, Nintendo Switches, PCs as far as the eye can see. We have couches, windows, a bathroom, Whatever you want. You know, you can bring your own equipment. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever you want. Kick at Encore Esports USA, or on Twitter, Encore Esports US. And that is all. Thank you for joining our live stream. New Rochelle High School versus Hunter College. Huguenots are going to go down here as Hunter College wins 3-1.